We're going back to a classic game that has been remastered. It's Red Faction Guerrilla. We're going to do, this is Let's Play and Chat, so we're going to chat with everybody that's on the stream right now. So if you've got questions, you've got comments, you've got any feedback, let us know. Blake Siefken is going to come up and join me, and we are going to get into it. I think the audio is going to be okay. We are going to start with a... Okay, we're going into a new game. I'm sure there's going to be a... some kind of a weird cutscene. Sounds okay. Maybe a little bit loud. The Ren, my daughter is using it as a nightgown. Hope that's okay for a brand. Yes, that is totally okay. I can adjust the audio right here. So let us know if the audio is okay. And we can adjust on the fly. Red Faction, let's get back into this. It's been a long time since I played this.
I have a funny story.
What's that?
I played this game when it came out, and I actually finished it.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was that funny? That's
because
good.
nobody finishes games ever.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I actually finished the story.
Okay. Going to see if I can get a shirt this week. Nintendo Boy, thank you so much. And Las Vegas, yes! Red Faction Remastered. Adrian Leon, great to see you here, my friend. THQ Nordic loves their punny titles. War-mastered, remastered. Comment, Vic, you need to come to London for the Warframe launch on the Switch. I would love to come and visit Digital Extremes and hang out in London, Ontario. I think that would be so fun. I did review the Breath of the Wild DLC. You can check that out on the channel. I don't do DLC reviews that often. You guys know why.
You know what, one thing I remember being disappointed about with this game is that when you jump, it doesn't feel like, it just feels normal, I think.
Right, and you're on Mars.
Yeah, it should, you should, maybe there's some line of dialogue about you have heavy shoes.
No.
Maybe that's why they have big boots. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
It's probably some, yeah,
They
look, all the
have
boots
some.
are kind of big. Maybe that's what that is. But I remember enjoying this game. It was fun.
I don't hear the dialogue that loud. I don't know if that's part of the game issue. Or...
Chat, let me know. What's the audio like for you?
I've got your gear over there.
Okay.
So here's how it works. It'll be a couple of weeks before
It's a little scratchy. I'm just gonna skip through this because we don't really need the story.
The story is weak.
We saw this game 10 years ago or something like that.
Yeah, it came out 2009. You play a resistance, or you play like a miner who goes to Mars.
Yeah.
And then you join the resistance because everyone on Mars is being oppressed by people from Earth.
Right.
It's basically Total Recall without Arnold.
Paul says he hears the dialogue. Yeah, the audio is better than Vic's hair from a fat chimp is just calling it out on my hair.
Didn't he? He's the guy who was throwing shade at me last time, or
No,
a couple
it's
times
okay.
ago, wasn't
It's
he?
all right. It's okay.
Look at that frame
He's
rate.
not liking my hair.
Is this 60 frames per second?
Well, I was going to say we're on the regular PlayStation 4, not the PS4 Pro.
The frame rate looked really good just now when you moved the camera. That looks really good.
Yeah.
It's probably not going to translate to the stream because the stream is a bit choppier.
It says 1080p 60.
Yeah, but by the time it goes through that computer, Vic, it's,
Right.
But for us, this looks like 60.
Mars has 40% of Earth's gravity. Thank you, Timberwolf.
Is it that low? I thought it was more like... Is Mars that much smaller than Earth?
Okay. Okay, the thing about Red Faction games is you can destroy everything, and then you...
Almost everything.
You basically salvage materials all over the place, and then you can use it to build all kinds of things. My camera seems a little wonky.
Maybe I saw the move sensitivity earlier.
I'll see if I get used to it.
You can adjust move sensitivity.
Yeah.
Basically, everything that looks destructible is. You can't really break the rocks.
This seems... I mean, it seems good, but it seems a little less impressive post-Minecraft and all of these builder games that are out there, all these survival games, right?
Well, you don't really construct anything, though, do you?
I think, yeah, you can create some turrets and things like that.
Oh, that's right, but you don't build structures. It's not like really, it's more of a destruction game, not a construction game.
I think there is some construction in this. I think there's a repurposing of materials. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah, to make like turrets and things. And you do upgrades to your suit, because I remember you get a jetpack at some point.
I love that, like, they just start you with a hammer. Just go destroy things. I mean, what else does a video gamer want? Like, if I had Spider-Man's swinging power, and this hammer. That's it. That's all you'd want to be the best video game ever.
Bring that tower down. You only got one support beam left.
This thing, right?
Yeah.
It's probably not a good
Oh,
area.
it's tipping over. Watch out!
Get out of the way. Oh my God, I'm alive.
You gotta be careful when you bring a tower down on your head, Vic.
See, that's why I never had a career as a lumberjack. Right there. You guys just saw it. I would bring a tree right down on my head. Okay, so now I just gotta destroy this building with my hammer.
Taz says Mars is 38% of Earth's gravity. I didn't know Mars. I knew Mars was smaller than Earth. I didn't know it was that much smaller than Earth.
Is gravity just about the density of the planet? Is that the only way it's measured?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that it? Is it?
I'm not a quantum physicist, but I'm pretty sure.
I mean, would
because I know like the bigger you are, the more mass you have, the more space is distorted around you. So
what about the chemical makeup of the planet?
No, that
itself?
doesn't.
Is that positive? Have we determined that?
Well, maybe it makes it more because if it's more dense, it shouldn't have more gravity, would it? I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, aren't there tiny little stars out there that have tremendous gravity?
Maybe. But I think it's more like the size of it. I don't know. I don't have Google in front of me, so...
Right. It's a good question to ask while we're playing.
Yes. It's a very heady
Red Faction as I bring down buildings with a hammer. But what about black holes? Some of them are tiny, but they have incredible gravity.
But that's because they're super condensed.
Okay.
It's not chemical.
I'm going to start using that to describe myself. Super condensed.
Super condensed.
I'm not short. I'm super condensed.
That was the other thing too, and it's a technological limitation. But it's like when the buildings collapse, it doesn't feel like it doesn't fall very realistically. It just kind of
this would be the shortest game in the world if it fell realistically. Dead.
No, but I mean, like, there's not, like, support struts. It's just, like, you hit the building a couple times, and it just kind of turns into, like, a mass of a couple of support struts and a few, like, outer walls, and they just kind of land. They just kind of, like, disappear into the ground, and there's just a nice little pile.
Right.
It's not like bringing a building down in real life where it would, like, collapse in on itself and other parts would tip over.
Maybe they use the smaller gravity as part of their explanation. Right?
Maybe.
I do notice a little bit more of a floaty feel to the jumping.
Yeah, maybe they made it a little bit, but I think I think on Mars you would probably be able to jump a bit higher.
Yeah, for sure.
It's probably.
What's the comparison to the moon and?
Well, there's more on Mars than the moon, because Mars is bigger than our moon.
Yeah. So like, what's the percentile on the? If Mars is 40%, what's the moon?
I want to say the moon is in the 20s. Let me ask Google.
Wait a second. Moment of silence for Dan.
Who?
Dan's dead.
Oh, that's your brother?
I don't know. I had to come back.
I think it's your brother.
He's dead. They just killed him in front of me. Bye, Dan.
Moon gravity compared to Earth. 12.
No! Oh, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah, 83.3% of Earth's gravity. So that's why, yeah, it can't be that low for Mars. There can't be more on the moon than there is on Mars.
The Earth's defense force changed.
The moon has 83% of Earth's gravity?
Yeah.
So we could breathe the air.
Maybe it's denser.
No, that's not a thing, Vic.
Watchtowers. The liberators.
Maybe there's a black hole on the moon.
And now they
Maybe they're going from 0 to I don't know.
Rest in peace, Dan.
There can't be less gravity on Mars than there is on the moon.
Still better emotion than Mass Effect Andromeda for Fairmer. Still with the arrows and the stabs in the back to the Mass Effect.
Well, that game was disappointing.
Fat Chimp question: what did you guys think of the sequel to this game? Mass Effect. I was Red Faction Armageddon, the first-person shooter, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. They made too many Red Faction games. I do remember.
What do we think of the sequel to this one? It was called Armageddon.
Oh, hope this expedition won't be a huge Mars steak from Blade Blur. That's great. Okay, I'm gonna skip this.
Yeah, what was the sequel to this one? Was it Armageddon, I think?
I think it was.
I remember, like, the shtick was you were underground fighting insects and things.
Timberwolf says, "Trust us, old folks. We know science."
Hey, I've read Carl Sagan books.
Who?
There's a thing on Mars named after Carl Sagan.
What?
It's, I don't know, a mountain or something.
The Sagan Mountain?
Yeah, or a valley, I don't know. There's something on Mars named after him. Thanks for the super chat, Blade Blur.
You rock, buddy. Armageddon got a lot of crap for its closed-in areas, but it was okay. It was not great. I remember playing that game and had fun with it. The mechanics were solid. They've always been pretty decent, these Red Faction titles. This, I think, was the highlight of the franchise.
I mean, I finished it, so it must have done something right.
What was there was one tied to the movie? I saw the movie.
There's a movie?
Yeah, we reviewed the movie on the show.
There wasn't a movie.
Yeah, there was. It was a Sci-Fi Channel movie.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was Armageddon.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I totally forgot about that.
The commander thought you should have this field manual. It'll help you survive out here.
Man, a lot's happened in the 9 years since this came out. I can't believe this came out 9 years ago. That makes me feel really old.
Yeah. Time moves fast in the video game world. Blade Blur, you're the best.
Red Faction Origins.
Thank you so much.
It was called 2011. I totally forgot. We did like a behind the scenes thing on this. Like
Yeah,
we went to the
absolutely.
set.
Did we?
I think we sent someone to a junket or
Okay,
something.
so what am I doing here? So this is my mission briefing. Okay, Mason, this is our former base of operations we had to clear out. EDF, Patrick Furtado, thank you so much.
Thank
Are
you.
you going to get Darksiders Apocalypse
We're just
Edition?
getting the super chats like crazy today.
Absolutely, we're going to do the Darksiders. I just bought it. I bought the... oh, is it Darksiders 3 Apocalypse Edition? I'm not sure.
That's the $400 one, I think.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know if they're going to send that to us.
Yeah, they're not going to send us that.
I
I hope
probably
that-
won't be purchasing that.
I hope they don't send it to us because you guys can't see, but there's a whole wall here of toys and stuff that we're really running out of room like 2 years ago for. So I hope they don't send us
I
that.
hope they do. I would like there just to be a wall of toys all around us. Okay, so here we go. So we're going there. What is this?
I'm on my way.
Yeah, the $400 one is called...
Oh, getting some weapons. Okay, remote charges. Oh, yes, I kind of remember this. Okay, we have some.
Yeah, the Apocalypse Edition is the $400 one.
Wow. Okay, I have... I've got some good weapons. I've got my vehicle. All right. Here we go. This is the game. This is Grand Theft Auto on Mars, everybody.
Thorazine just got in from the beach.
Okay.
What beach did you go to, Thorazine?
Thorazine went outside, everybody.
I went outside this weekend. I got a bit sunburned.
Yeah, you did. Good job on that. You should wear sunscreen, though.
I did. I went in the water and it washed off.
Okay.
I swam in the ocean.
I was outside. We went outside to a park and we watched our daughter play for 6 hours on the playground. She had the best day ever.
Vic, you're not just supposed to run into people like that.
I know. It's Mars, though. People understand.
Do you know what disappointed me about this game, I think? The story was a little weak.
Yeah.
But because it's big and it's open world and you can take any car, I was comparing it to the Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah.
And it's not as good as a Grand Theft Auto game.
No, but it's pretty solid.
It's good, but that's the problem when you compare anything to Grand Theft Auto is nothing is as good as Grand Theft Auto,
No.
so it's always going to seem weak by comparison. Like, I wanted fully destructible Grand Theft Auto on Mars.
Right.
And this isn't that. It's not as good as that. It's still a really good game.
It would be so rad if Rockstar developed an open world sci-fi game.
Yeah, on like well, they did. What was that, Body Harvest? Do you remember
That was
Body Harvest?
That was DMA design.
But that was Rockstar.
Yeah,
before
Midway.
they were Rockstar.
N64 game, classic. David Jones and his group.
But Rockstar made that, right? That was when they were still Rockstar, right?
No, I think they were DMA design.
But they became Rockstar.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even like, I don't know who owns that. Midway published that game. God, we're talking about an old game, but
I'm gonna Google who owns Body Harvest.
I just got crashed. Anyone else missed the Red Faction was an FPS? I need to go back to RF Classic on Steam. I'm playing Red Faction 2 on GameCube, so I'm curious. Yeah, it'd be great to get more Red Faction. Maybe this is the precursor to that. I think THQ Nordic, whenever we see these remastered games, it's always the publisher not just trying to cash in, but also doing a little bit of a test on sales to see if there's, you know, an appetite for more. God, I hope Shadow of the Colossus Remastered sold well, and Fumito Ueda decides that we need more of that. It would be incredible to go chase some more Colossi. And he could even use the development team that worked on the Remastered edition to just embellish that experience. That would be amazing. Anyways, it would be great to see some more Red Faction. And There's lots of old classic titles. Time Splitters is one that I hear about all the time. It'd be great to get more Time Splitters.
Thorazine was at Cavendish Beach in PEI.
Very nice. Okay. So I think I should have climbed up the base.
You can still get up there. Just go, yeah.
Before I started to destroy it.
There's got to be a way up.
Nope, can't get up
Try
that
around.
way.
Go around.
Can I build? Yeah, I think I blew it.
No, there was another way up. Go back.
Okay.
And go to your, like, go back up that way.
One of the issues I remember having with this game is that it looks the same.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because they can't make Mars look
Try going up
cooler.
where those pipes are.
Right, yeah. So you see the same kind of look all the way through the game. Maybe it gets dusty.
Yeah.
Maybe there's less mountains.
That was the other thing, too, because I thought, like, if this were a Rockstar game, they would find some way to make it look different.
Mars has always been a tough destination, whether it's in a movie or in a game, because of its kind of bland, deserty, red kind of vibe, you know?
All right, I'm at the base.
What they could have done is just had it be terraformed a bit.
I never saw the John Carter of Mars movie. Anybody see that?
You never saw that?
Nope.
Wow. Well, I guess no one did because it failed.
Yeah, I never saw it.
That's why Disney said screw it and they just bought Star Wars. Like, we're not going to make this stuff our own anymore. We're just going to buy Star Wars.
Okay, what's it here? Let's see.
You said
it was not as horrible as you would think.
Yeah.
It was. I remember being disappointed by it. I didn't like that the main character was a Confederate soldier.
Right.
I didn't like him being my hero.
Right.
They should have changed it and made him a Union soldier.
Okay.
But I remember being disappointed by that at the time.
Right.
Yeah, and it was just kind of eh.
So a Canadian actor played a Confederate soldier.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. They should have had him be a Union guy. Like, that's like such a no-brainer.
Yeah, I never saw it. I have the Blu-ray. I think we reviewed it on the show, so it was sent to us. But I've never watched it. Just got the news from Disney that the Avengers Infinity War 4K is coming up soon. It's amazing how fast these things get released now.
Yeah, but I mean it was 2 Marvel movies ago. We've already had another Marvel movie since that one came out.
I know. Oh
like,
my goodness!
It's a video game. Those barrels and containers like that, they blow up.
I don't. Do I have another weapon? Where's my other gun? Okay, where do I start? Don't just hit everything. Body Harvest, I remember that review. It's actually what made me want to play that game back then. Wow, such an old game. Faramer,
Did you guys review it?
Yeah, we would have. Yep, we would have talked about it. It was post N64 launch. Remember, we were reviewing games. Well, we were reviewing games in '95 on the site, and then in '96, started shooting our first.
'98.
I think so. Yeah, and then there was the space station game as well. I forget the name of that one. N64 had some cool, obscure titles out there that were really fun. Blade Blur, you're thinking of how to take your picture with the T-shirt with the EPN shirt on. I know it's tricky to. Oh, this is my own thing. I'm starting. I probably don't want to rip my own face. I can't do selfies either. I have to. Sometimes I ask Blake or my wife or something to take a picture of me. It's like my arms aren't long enough, so I can't get myself and my shirt into a shot.
Fubar does really good selfies because his arms are like super long.
He's ape-like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a selfie stick when he takes a selfie.
Yeah.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
Okay, I think I have all of these. Okay. Done. All right. So, do I have another weapon?
How'd you get caught up in this?
I don't think so. Is there not like a weapon wheel?
I think that's my. Oh, there's my grenade launcher.
I'm sorry.
That guy was telling me that he misses home. All right.
You're not supposed to drive right into a cliff.
No. I see the arrows right there. Here we go. Okay, let's get to this base and blow it up. Hi, guys. Coming through. I just like to give everybody a little tap.
Oh, and this was cool. I remember this now too. The orange lighting on the road.
Yeah.
Because that was new at the time. We didn't have that in other games.
Well, I think they ripped it from Forza.
Yeah, not racing games. Yeah.
Yes.
But not games like this.
Okay, destroy the abandoned base. The car is not good enough to do that with. Okay.
This is where you were already at, right?
Yeah. So
you just have to
how
do it
do
all
I
over
switch
again?
to my...
Try pressing down on the joystick.
Okay. So I have grenades, and those are pretty handy. My remote charge. Okay.
But we'll go find that that propane tank that killed you last time.
Yeah.
And do that.
All right, I'm at the base.
Damn propane tank. Yes, I like this. This is making me think of Saboteur. I should stream the Saboteur. You guys ever played the Saboteur?
No, nobody did.
This game was incredible. I don't think
that
it's
was the
backwards
problem.
compatible. I think we've got to fix that. Ah, I see why they put this here, because I can get more of these. Okay, done. All right, let's go. All
I guess we haven't had a new red faction in a long time, but I guess Just Cause, that series has kind of taken this idea and sort of run with it.
Yeah,
The
for sure.
destructive mayhem in a big open world. I mean, I know it's not on Mars, but
Oh, okay, that's how I do it. I don't have a... Oh, I do. I have my gun. Okay, we're good. We got all kinds of
I
stuff.
don't think you can't use the gun to take down the...
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, now I know where my controls are.
The thing is there, so do that.
Where?
The,
Right there?
Right there. The thing that killed you last time.
Uh-oh. I'm getting shot at.
You're standing right next to it.
Woo!
Or the bad guy's shooting at you because you're...
Somebody's shooting at me.
Oh,
Got you.
you take your gun out. There's another one.
Oh my god. I'm
Oh
terrible,
my
guys.
God.
I'm sorry.
You're out of the resistance, Vic.
Alright, we're gonna beat this base. We're gonna get a little bit farther. Let's do this. It told me that I can't save at this base, which sucks. Keep up the good work, guys.
Abby Jameson, thanks.
Oh, thank you so much.
We're just rolling in the super chats today.
That's very sweet. Paul Adamson's jumping. See you, buddy. Have a good night. This takes too long to load.
Yeah, you think they would fix that with...
They brought back loading times from 9 years ago,
they
too.
wanted it to feel authentic?
We should put on some Smash Mouth or something.
Smash... That's 10 years before that.
Okay.
Smash Mouth is like 20 years ago.
Smash Mouth is in my mind because at the Kinda Funny prom, shout out to the Kinda Funny guys, they actually had a prom with a big Kinda Funny party.
Sounds like something they would do.
And they brought Smash Mouth to their prom.
How'd they get him?
And they played. I think it's a band.
How did Smash... No, the lead singer got too. But I mean, how did Smash Mouth find time in their busy schedule?
Oh, doesn't he work on one of the talk shows? Oh, you know what? I didn't select the mission.
I know. I mean, you don't remember where it is. You've been there 5 times, Vic.
I know.
Just keep failing.
I did fail it. Yes. I'm gonna blame it on the slightly chuggy frame rate that we're getting through the pass through here. Okay, here we go. Let us do this.
Mason,
Accept it. So I think what happened is I started shooting and it alerted the enemies to come and shoot at me is what happened.
Yeah, and you were destroying a thing.
Well, it's an abandoned...
Because you're a guerrilla resistance fighter.
Yeah, but it's an abandoned base, so it's okay.
How'd you get caught up in this?
I'm not fighting the enemy base yet. I don't have those skills. I do feel like it's a little touchy, the controls, but...
They had you could change that. They had the aim sensitivity and everything.
Yeah, the guy, I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Controls, sensitivity. There we go. Okay.
Sorry.
I found refugees from other
that's
colonies
better.
and our numbers grew. Your brother joined us soon
Yeah.
after.
That's a bit better.
It was always Dan's problem. Couldn't run.
Hey, look at that. I'm staying on the road.
Nice.
I can do it. Okay, destroy this. That's cool.
Maybe set all the charges and then blow it up, so that way guys won't
I
come.
think I can only do 2. But I'm gonna go up there first. And blow up the...
All right, I'm at the base.
Okay.
Good. Use whatever you can to bring her down. We left some fuel tanks behind. You can shoot them or set charges
Here we
to blow
go.
them up.
There we go. Oh, now there is an alert
So now
level.
get your gun out.
Okay.
Mason, an EDF unit is heading your way. I'd hurry up and finish the job.
You said this was gonna be easy.
Did the guys show up on the map?
No. Oh, that's fun. Blowing up stuff in video games is
There's
fun.
this guy.
There they are.
Vic, you're just standing there. Why are you standing?
I'm changing my weapons. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get up! Oh no, my God, where are they coming from? Okay, where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
They're over there.
They're over there.
Like the way you were looking.
Got you. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Nice.
Just throw a couple more bombs. You should be able to get it with 2.
All right. This is starting to feel like a game. I remember that the controls for this game felt pretty...
Just a couple more supporting.
Yeah. Felt pretty impressive in an open world type setting. Like, remember Grand Theft Auto games had pretty clunky controls up until till 5.
Yeah,
really.
the
right?
shooting, you mean?
Yeah, shooting and everything. Like you would overcome it and you would have a good time, but it took a lot of patience. But this felt more like a first-person shooter.
It felt better.
Yeah.
A lot of games sort of did that after GTA 4 came out.
Yeah, like
a lot of
Saints Row.
games. Yeah, they looked at it and said, okay, let's do this, but make the shooting not suck.
Yes.
And I think that ended up being a good thing for Rockstar because they were able to rip those people off with GTA 5.
Right.
Because the shooting in GTA 5 is great.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so like, yeah, around this time there was a lot of big open world games that I think started, you know, doing shooting properly.
Oh, I see. I keep pressing the down the sights button, the left trigger, but that's the melee attack right there. Okay.
How do you go down the sights?
You press the right thumbstick in.
That seems a bit.
That's dated. I'm sure you can
That's
change
dated,
that.
yeah. Vic, that barrel is blue. It's not gonna blow up.
That's the water barrel. Shooting the water barrel.
The only barrels that blow up are red ones and silver ones in video games.
Are people shooting me? No.
I don't think so. Just take that truck. No, don't blow that. Don't, because you want that. Oh, there's a truck there. Take the bad guy cars.
Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can, right? I can drive anything.
They're cool looking.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Get back to the safe house.
So how's there air on Mars? Did they terraform it?
Yeah, they must have.
I don't see any trees though.
I think it's related to the previous stuff that they did on in the previous games. Oh shit!
Let's get back to the safe house.
I looked at the chat.
Let's get to the safe house. Okay. Jordan Cunningham, have you ever played Xenon Valkyrie?
I don't think so.
I don't know what that is.
I don't think I have. To ask Jordan, well, I guess we can ask him. Jordan, what is that game? Tell us what it is. What's it about?
Yeah, he had the same definition of easy as you.
Xenon Valkyrie.
Okay. Yes, completed. Got some salvage. Yes.
Fight the power, Vic.
Yes.
Fight those dastardly earthlings.
We are a guerrilla force. And you know, with this game, just starting this, I'm done with Destiny. Even though I'm playing on Mars and, you know, I want to play this now. I don't want to play Destiny.
Destiny is such an... When you play Destiny for a long time...
Yeah.
And I guess it speaks to the game not being that awful if you can play it for a long time.
Well,
but once you do, you realize just how empty it is.
And I honestly, like, for players that like diversity and like lots of different games in their diet, that's the way to enjoy Destiny, because I was having a great time when I went back to it and I completed the campaign again. It's like, this is really fun. But now that I've gone through both of the DLC packs, I'm like, oh my god.
It's addictive for the wrong reasons. It gets its hooks into you not because it's a good game, but because it's designed to get its hooks into you. If a game's going to get its hooks into me, I want it to be because it's a good game.
Right.
And Destiny 2 and Destiny 1 isn't that.
It's so on the way to being indelible.
Yeah, the mechanics in Destiny are great.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not there yet.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Yeah, should we add more remote charges?
Do it.
Or...
What's the arc? Oh, the arc welder. That thing was cool.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Can I do this? No, I need more salvage.
So just break some more stuff. Because that thing you can.
What is this?
Take buildings down with the arc welder.
Oh yes, we want that.
With the arc welder, you can shoot buildings down.
Okay, I'm adding more I'm spending money.
That should help out.
So I did.
You want to get the arc welder next though.
Okay.
You can take down buildings by shooting at them.
Okay, cool.
I think.
All right.
I mean, I know there's a gun you can get where you can do that. So.
Yeah, you got some pretty cool weapons in this. It looks great, huh? It's running well. It was a solid game, man.
And this franchise only ever died. Well, Armageddon wasn't very good, but it died because THQ died. Like,
yes.
It wasn't this game franchise wasn't the problem. Like these games were successful.
Same with Darkstalkers. And I just bought Darkstalkers 1. Darksiders 1 on PlayStation 4 because it was like $5 or something on its sale. And they sent me a code for the second one. So those are 2 games that I definitely will stream and need to re-experience again before the sequel comes out. Which is soon, as we just talked about on the rundown yesterday. It's coming soon.
November. It wasn't at E3. I hope it doesn't suck.
Well, THQ Nordic, somebody replied.
Oh, they said they weren't going to E3. That's right.
And they filled us in. They're going to Gamescom with all of these titles, which I dig. So
makes sense. They're a European company.
Okay, so what do we do now? So these are my missions.
How big is the map again?
Oh, it's huge.
Can you zoom out?
It's big.
Nice.
Does that? I'm so over big maps now though. With
it's not too big.
Tons of icons.
It's not too big.
No. All right.
I remember it not being too much. Like to finish it, it wasn't overly long.
Wasn't grueling.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to this mission and we'll see how it goes.
Don't hit him. He'll shoot you.
I took the garbage truck out.
Don't hit the bad guy cars, or they'll come after you.
Okay. It's got a little bit of a Mad Max vibe. I wouldn't mind playing. Some more Mad Max. I looked at the chat again.
Yeah. No, I saw that.
Checking the off-road capabilities of my vehicle. Looks like a dust storm is coming.
Drive through those.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Okay.
And I guess salvage.
But this is our power.
That's my excuse.
Why would I do this?
Because it's awesome to drive.
I'm not really getting any salvage.
Do you get the salvage automatically, or do you have to go pick it up?
I picked up something where I get the salvage in the vehicles, but it doesn't seem to be doing that.
Well, it's worth it anyway.
All right, that was kind of fun. Hello, garbage truck. I wish you could beep.
Can't you beep?
No.
0 out of 10. No horn in the car. Unacceptable.
Okay. Morale bonus. Completing a mission awards you with salvage. The higher morale in the sector, the more salvage you receive. Okay, let's go do this.
This is the lamest part of every Assassin's Creed game.
Yeah.
These missions.
Why?
Because it's like go around and tear a poster down of yourself.
Taz asking Red Dead Redemption 2, which console?
Commander thinks you're walking into a trap.
I have the X and the Pro, and the X does do third-party games a little bit better. I think we have to look at who's promoting the game the most. If the ads are saying PlayStation, that means that Sony has worked out some kind of a exclusivity some kind of deal, and that means that they probably got some money to make it a little bit cooler on that machine.
But
yeah,
the game's gonna have a big online. We know that.
Right.
So here's the question: the online's gonna be around for years to come.
I don't think I was supposed to blow
you're
this
not
guy.
supposed to blow these guys up.
Sorry, guys.
You're supposed to go meet Sam.
Oh man.
The question I would be asking is, assuming you're going to be playing the online for Red Dead Redemption 2 in 4 or 5 years,
where are your people?
Do you think you're going to have the Xbox One or the PS4 in 5 years?
Right.
Which of those two consoles do you think has more longevity?
Well, I'll tell you this: Xbox.
And the answer is the PC.
Yeah, but the Xbox has done a better job at giving you access to older games that you've purchased and built up stuff than PlayStation has, right?
Yep.
So I failed that mission by blowing up.
You're not just supposed to go around blowing stuff up for no reason, Vic.
You give me remote mines, I'm going to use them. That's what.
You just start throwing it at some random building.
You put an icon on a map and give me some remote mines. What am I going to do? I'm going to go use those suckers.
I would get Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC.
Blake is correct about the PC. Red Dead Redemption 2 on the PC?
Yeah, if I had a PC.
Right. But you don't.
If you're worried about the multiplayer for down the road.
Here is what's going to happen with PS5. Sony is hearing the rallying cries from consumers about being able to keep their content with them. And so is Nintendo, by the way. Now that everything is subscription-based, even in the last earnings information about when the PlayStation 5 is going to come out, they were talking about shifting over to a subscriber business, and that was going to be a much bigger part of their business. PS5 is going to be backwards compatibility in some fashion. My expectation, and yours should be too, is that we're going to be able to play all the PS4 titles on there, but hopefully a lot more. So I don't think you need to be too worried about buying a PS4 game and not being able to play it on the PS5 in a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think you'll be able to do that.
That kind of ties into the HBO story we had earlier today.
Yeah.
I think I heard something.
Think of all the advertising revenue they can get from all that information you're going to give them on your PlayStation 5.
Well, everything's going to be account-based, man.
Yeah, and if your PlayStation 5 account is something you can access on your phone or your laptop, they're going to get so much valuable information.
Right. Okay, so I got to go to Sam over here. Okay. So
It's
get
on
back
your
in the
mini
car.
map. No, it's right there. You don't. It's right there on your map.
Right, but
You can just run towards it.
he's pretty far away though.
Is he?
Yeah, he's way over there.
Oh, okay. Thought he was closer.
I'm gonna go get in my car. I can't remember. Is there multiplayer in this game?
I don't think there was.
Let's get into this little
Was there?
spindly vehicle. What is this? This
That's
does
cool.
not
It's
look
like a moon
safe
buggy.
at all.
Vic, you abandoned the mission.
Did I? By getting in the car?
I think you were running in the wrong direction.
I was just going to the
You
arrows.
got too far away from it.
Okay. Xbox XL. I'm with the X.
Well, the
Before-
Xbox isn't big enough.
No, but before the Xbox One X came out, I was 100% like, let's load up on the PlayStation. That seems to be where the developers are going right now. But the X is a big improvement on the Xbox platform in general, the Xbox machine.
The launch Xbox One was terrible.
But I've been playing a lot of stuff on the X, and I love it. It's a great machine, and I still play lots of stuff on the PS4 Pro, and I play lots of. It's a much more even split. Before the S and the X came out on the Xbox, it was definitely leaning in the PlayStation direction much more. But I feel like it's a lot more even now.
With cross-platform on the Xbox, with the Switch and PC.
Yeah. So it's really up to what you play on the most and where most of your friends are, because yes, Blake's right, it's going to be a big multiplayer game. Okay, so I'm going to Sam.
Commander thinks you're walking into a trap.
He's just paranoid after what happened to your brother.
Okay, meet with Sam.
Wait.
Boom.
I think I heard something.
Okay.
Bloody hell! Idiot!
Is Sam talking to you on the thing, or is that?
I'm getting some chatter.
Is that Masson?
There we are. Here we go.
So now, don't just randomly blow up his house, Vic.
Okay. Text Sam from the EDF. So somebody's joined me, and I'm going to these red dots, I think.
No, that you gotta go to the yellow thing. Those are the things you gotta protect.
Okay, right over there.
The yellow dots are things you gotta kill, I think. No.
Not these people.
Or no, just go to the yellow. Yeah, just hang around in this area. It's your first video game, dude?
Shooting them in the back. Yeah, it's the first time I'm playing. Video games are fun.
Is that your? I think that's.
That's Sam.
Or your reticle goes red when it's over an enemy.
Recticle.
Isn't that what it's called?
Reticle.
Reticle.
Recticle is.
Recticle.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means.
You don't want any issues with your recticle. All right, I think we're good. Okay, Sam. Oh, Sam is a woman. Okay. Hello, Sam.
Now blow up her house.
Sam is basically Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
Pretty much, right
Now
there.
the question is, how many remote charges to blow up her house?
Okay, yes. Follow Sam to the ambush point. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to blow up her house. That was the old me.
You've reformed.
Switch master race we got from a fat chip.
Finish up. The drones will be here soon.
That's awesome.
They'll be looking for me.
Yeah, don't get the Red Dead Redemption 2 Switch version. That is not the version to get.
Don't get that because it doesn't exist.
Yes.
This would be good on the Switch. Why is this not on the Switch?
Absolutely.
I want this on the Switch.
Right on, man. I'm right with you, brother. This should be on the Switch. All the old Grand Theft Auto games. Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5 could be on the Switch.
I think the ambush point is that little red circle there, Vic.
Okay. Well, I'm following Sam.
No, it's prepare. Now you have to prepare for the ambush.
Now I'm following her, though.
But she's leading you away from the thing.
No, this is it, isn't it?
Sure?
Prepare for the EDF.
Okay.
Well, what's she doing?
I don't know. She's preparing for the EDF.
I think I have to...
I think you have to go to where that red... See the line? See the red line?
Those are...
The arrows pointing to a thing?
The arrows
they're gonna
are
come,
where, yeah, that's where
they're gonna drive
come
through
from.
here, so put
yeah.
a bunch of charges down under this bridge.
I can only do 2.
But drop the bridge on them when they come by.
Okay.
So put enough to bring the bridge down.
Got you. All right.
Like put them on this, not there, on the supports.
Why wouldn't that blow it up?
Oh, there is no supports. Yeah, just right there.
Okay. Get up. All right. Do I need more than 1?
I would do 2.
Okay.
Well, they're coming. You better do it right now. You missed it.
Missed them. They're fast.
You're the... I'm never fighting a guerrilla war with you, Vic.
I probably won't get into a guerrilla war. I'm pretty sure about that.
Well, I don't know. We got lots of water.
It's true.
In Canada.
True.
So lots of people are going to want our water in a couple decades, Vic.
Oh, no. Don't get all bleak, Blake. Oh. Keep pressing the left thumb. Uh-oh. The left trigger. Move, 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 move. Stop. Get up. Move.
Can't you crouch?
Probably. I'm still getting the controls down. It escalates quickly, this game. I had a hammer for a while there.
I like that the AI knew to run away from the
yeah.
thing you threw. They're not just dumb, like, they don't just stand there.
Got you. Am I getting any of these guys? Oh, let's blow up this truck. Damn it. There we go. Whoa.
Thing goes up over the side.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Dude right there. Yeah, where is Sam? What is she doing?
She's at her house.
She's being lazy.
Oh, come on, I'm dead. Okay. All right. I need to play this more clearly. I'm not very good at this, but there is a nice taste of Red Faction Guerrilla Re-Mastered Edition. I am definitely going to be playing more of this, and I will have a review of this title.
Okay, bye, everyone.
So far, it's super fun. Thank you, Blake.
Thank you,
and thank you all for joining us. Abby Jameson, a fat chimp. If a game can please both Vic and Blake, you know it's done something good. Yeah, that's a pretty good barometer right there. Blake pretty much fits the critical role that Tommy and Scott fit into. Yeah, he's pretty... it takes a lot to get a big smile out of him, for sure. But you guys know me. I like a lot of video games. I like a lot of things. Thorazine666 popped in to say, Konami equals soulless husks of humans. I don't think it's just that at Konami, but I think you have a point in there for sure. Shenmue 1 and 2 is on Adrian Leon's looking forward to list. Blade Blur's talking about some facts, and he also calls it Blade Blur's useless knowledge. The game was one of Troy Baker's first video game lead roles. Was this one? I wouldn't doubt that. Question, have you ever heard of anything about God of War DLC? Patrick Furtado, I have not heard anything about God of War DLC. That is a big question. I'm sure there is something coming. I can't believe that they would make that epic, massive environment and this huge story and this great narrative and not want to give us a little bit more of that. Okay, you guys. That is it for today. We'll be back again tomorrow with a brand new EP live for you. Please come back and join us for that. We've also got lots of content for you to check out on our channel. I think you know we have tons and tons of videos. Please comb through them, and if you dig them, hit subscribe, that little bell, and if you're so inclined, that sponsorship button too. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Play forever.